What is up, tennis enthusiast? Thank you so much for tuning in again. Before we get into the video, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's subscribed, almost at 2,000 subscribers on this channel. I'm truly humbled that anybody would want to hear what I have to say about the amazing sport of tennis. Today's video is a tennis mid-court or yellow zone singles tennis tactics. Now, it's a good time to be subscribed to the channel because we're still kind of going over the core, the meat and potatoes of videos that I'm going to be referencing back to a lot as I progress through this YouTube channel. We've made a few videos on groundstroke technique, groundstroke fundamentals, and then we made a video on baseline tactics. Just recently we made a good video about volley fundamentals and technique, and now we're going to get into mid-court and net tactics. So I'm going to link all those down in the description. So make sure you're progressing through this channel in the right way. You're going to get a ton more out of it, and you're going to have more success at the tactics or strategies if you have the fundamentals in place. They're all connected, as you're going to see as we move forward in this video. So let's get it going. So just like having proper fundamentals in place is going to help you implement the tactics from the zone you're in, being competent in one zone is going to help you at the previous zone. In other words, from the baseline, if you really have practiced this and you're ready to come to the net, you're going to play the baseline looking for a short ball. You're going to be ready to move forward when you do get an opportunity to move forward. And you're also going to understand that the baseline's an area to just be consistent. You're going to rip the ball deep cross court. You're really there waiting for opportunities. And just like that, the more comfortable you are at the net, the more comfortable you're going to be in the mid zone, in the mid-court. What we see so often from this area is people just going for too much, bailing early, doing inopportune drop shots, trying to blast winners when they shouldn't be because they don't want to have to hit a volley. They're not comfortable up there. But if you know you can play the net good, you're willing to discipline your mid-court ball and come into the net, and then that's where the party really starts. You're trying to finish points up there, be acrobatic, and have some fun. In this video, we're going to go over a couple of mid-court scenarios that will happen here where maybe it is time to finish the point, or maybe where it's time to set yourself up for the next ball. So there's essentially two different kinds of short balls that you can get once you move forward into the mid-court. There's putaways or forcing shots, and then there's approach shots. And you really have to have in your mind a definition between those two, and you have to know what to do when each comes. Putaways are slightly less complicated. These are higher balls, they're more sitters. You have time to come up to the court, stop, get a ground reaction force, and hit it. We're going to show you a good drill. Those are really easy to work on, although you do have to work on them. This is the ball that people miss and they go, oh, I always miss the easy ones. But remember, nothing's easy in tennis. We're going to show you a drill to practice this, but basically when you get this ball, you're either trying to hit a winner or really, really stretch your opponent, and it's pretty basic. Wherever they are, hit it where they're not. If they're more over there, work on finishing a ball with a hard angle. If they're more over there, work on finishing a ball with a down-the-line shot. So these higher put-away balls are also a good time to where if you want to pull out your drop shot. Even then, drop shot requires a lot of timing, so be very picky. Make sure your ball's a little shorter, make sure your opponent's a little further out of position, and go back to our previous unit turn video to learn how to disguise that drop shot so they don't see it coming. So then there's the other type of shot that could happen in the mid-court. This is called an approach shot. This is usually a lower ball. Maybe you're running to get to it, you're reaching a little bit. This is a ball that you can't really put away and you don't want to try. Too often we see people go for those low percentage drop shots and miss them, or try to hit a winner when they can't get enough pace on it and they end up leaving the court open for their opponent on the next shot. What you really want to try to do on these is a few things. One, try to hit it and move through the ball as quickly as you can. You got to try to get in position. So if you hit and stare too long, you're not going to get up to the net. And two, try to hit it deep in pulling you to where you have to run the shortest distance to cover the volley. So if it's a little out wider here, I might go down the line because I only have to go here. If it's a little more in the middle, why not go cross court so your opponent is forced to change the direction of the ball to hit the tougher or the easier passing shot. Now, the exception to this rule is your opponent has a horrible forehand and an amazing backhand. I'll take a little risk. Even if I'm a little wider, I might go to their weaker side, even if I have to run a little further, just because I really want to pressure that weaker side of my opponent. So the putaways are easy to practice. Because the ball typically when it comes doesn't have a lot of pace on it, and the shot coming isn't going to influence your swing so much, you can really just go out, practice throwing a ball and working on them. Just toss it up to yourself. What I did is I put a cone over there where the singles line meets the baseline, and I'm going to practice seeing if I can angle the ball enough to hit it into the singles court with force and get it to exit the court before that cone over there. Now I'm going to add a little movement to mine so I can practice that as well. It's not easy though. Let me see if I can practice a few of my high easy putaways. So I'm going to run. So that was a little wide. I'm going to practice it again. Right over the cone, maybe a little more angle. But these are the ones in a match where you miss and you go, oh, I always miss the easy ones. But remember, nothing is easy in tennis. So go out, grab some balls, and practice your angle putaways. Missed it again. Come on, Lewis, pull it together. There we go. And you can also practice the down the line ones too, just hitting it that way. I think that's a little easier. This is the shot that's a little harder. It helps if you understand friction, understand ball striking. That video is linked in the description. Now, a great way to work on your approach shots, other than just drilling with a coach, is to go out with a friend and just play points with them where you start the point with an approach shot. What you want to do is feed your partner a lower, shorter ball, have them stay in character, pretend they don't know it's coming, and then they're going to run in, and I would have them intentionally just play a deep ball to come in for the volley. Require that first ball be deep to come in because you want to have that experience learning how to move through that ball and then get in position, split step, and start to try to read the incoming ball back. And then after that, you can go ahead and play out the point. But make sure the first couple balls, they're moving through it, playing it deep, and then start the point. And keep in mind, it takes quite a while to build these instincts to move forward and play the midcourt comfortably until you get into the net. So very soon we'll make a video on net tactics. Be sure to subscribe for that. Please like this video. Please leave a comment if you have any questions. And go out there, play some practice matches. Say to yourself, I'm going to play some approach shots today. I'm going to see what happens. You might be surprised. It might even right away help you get some more wins. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.